Time now for your weather on the 4s.
All right, 6:14. Let's check your weather on the 4s with meteorologist Thomas Geboy. It's Thursday morning. How are we looking so far?
Well, it's a little bit chilly outside this morning, but it's going to turn into a pretty fall day all up and down the Beehive State. So this morning, grab that extra layer as you're heading out the door, but you won't need it this afternoon, as temperatures are going to be ranging about 5 to 10 degrees above average, and it comes with quiet skies as well. Into tonight, we could see a little bit of a change close to the Utah-Idaho line. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but we'll be looking at a mild weekend, mild temperatures lasting into the daylight saving time weekend. But as we round out the daylight saving time weekend and move into next week, we're probably going to see some changes that could bring us some wet weather. We'll talk about that as well coming up in just a few minutes. But right now, here's a view from Utah State University. A beautiful start to the morning. But if you look off in the distance, might be seeing a little bit of light fog developing. We did see a little bit of fog in a few spots yesterday, and where we saw it yesterday, we'll likely see at least some this morning. So as you're heading out the door, that might be really the only thing weather-wise that would slow you down a little bit. So something to take into consideration. But again, mostly a clear start for most, as high pressure still remains mostly in control of our weather, and with a southwesterly flow, that's going to help temperatures climb to about 5 to 10 degrees above average. Meanwhile, into tonight, there's a system moving across the Pacific Northwest. It really doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with, but I wouldn't be completely surprised if we see maybe 1 or 2 stray showers along or just north of the Utah-Idaho line. But the vast majority of us and just about everyone else stays dry into tonight, as our temperatures will still be remaining above average even into tomorrow. But temperature-wise for today, a daytime high of 66 degrees in Salt Lake City, and the average high for today around 56, 57 degrees, so definitely above average. 66 degrees in Delta, 69 degrees in Cedar City, and a beautiful day across the Southwest Desert with a daytime high of 76 degrees in St. George. But as we time things out for you in Salt Lake City, definitely a chilly start to the morning with right now sitting at 40 degrees, mostly clear and cool through around mid-morning, but steady warming through the afternoon. Maybe a great afternoon to eat some lunch outside. And then during the heart of the afternoon, temperatures are mainly going to be in the middle and upper 60s along the Wasatch Front. And again, all of that being driven by a southwesterly flow, a little bit more of a westerly flow into tomorrow, as our skies stay dry. So temperature-wise, we won't be quite as warm compared to what we're going to find today. Still above average. I'm still thinking along the Wasatch Front will be in the lower and middle 60s tomorrow. And then with more of a southwesterly flow heading into Saturday, temperatures will be very similar to what we find today, and there is a chance that we could possibly make a run at 70 degrees on Saturday in Salt Lake City. So we'll be looking at some pretty mild days as we move into the daylight saving time weekend. But look at the temperature trend once we get into Sunday and Monday. Starts to go on a downward trend, and it looks like the rain chance will start to increase. This is the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, November 9th through the 13th. And more likely than not, we're likely going to find some wet weather, especially in the northern half of the state. But down south through the daylight saving time weekend, daytime highs middle to upper 70s with mostly sunny skies. Along the Wasatch Front, middle to upper 60s today, lower to middle 60s for our Friday, middle to upper 60s then again for our Saturday. But then temperatures start to trend downward closer to seasonal averages into early next week, as a chance for wet weather will start to increase. And by Wednesday, could definitely be on the chilly side for sure. So we'll make sure that we keep you posted there.